Hi, everybody. 24-Hour News 8's Avi the TV Geek here. I had a chance recently to talk with Lili Taylor. She's got a new show on the Lifetime Network. It's called State of Mind. It's all about her role as a therapist. I had a chance to talk to her via phone and asked her some questions about the show and her new character.
Does it sound like people's lives are being improved in that process?
No.
Yeah, I play a therapist, and I share practice with a few other therapists, and the show takes place in New Haven, Connecticut. We all share in kind of one of those New England townhouses. We all, intermingle in there.
You know, there are a lot of new shows on cable this season and a lot of returning dramas. What makes this show different this summer? What makes it unique?
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like I'm in my own little world here. I'm just working on my show and just focusing on that, so I don't know how to really compare it to what else is going on. I just know that Amy Bloom, the creator, is a practicing therapist, and she's also a great writer. And so all I know is I'm really believing what I'm reading with the scripts and find them very moving.
What about these scripts brought you into the show? What attracted you to this?
The show's dealing with the human, the emotional realm, and the more inner lives of humans, and Amy is a very good writer, and she also understands psychology and how we work, and so articulating, the realm of the feelings and emotions, which is such an amorphous realm, is when that's articulated, it's a special occasion, I think.
What makes television work, like filming this sort of show? How is this different from doing a movie or doing theater for you?
It actually feels closer to doing theater. In terms of the stamina and in terms of kind of coming to the same place every day. You come to the same set when you're doing a play, and TV, you tend to come to the same place. Sometimes you're on location, but usually there's a particular place where stuff happens, and so that feels similar, and it feels similar in terms of stamina and just getting, just showing up each day and pushing through no matter how you feel. But then it's unlike those theater and film in that I have no idea what's happening. And that's unusual. It's unusual and interesting and challenging for me.
Well, tell me some stuff about the character that you play. What are her quirks? What are some things that we should be looking at and kind of understanding about her?
Well, I mean, the whole thing with being a therapist is you don't want your life getting in the way of the sessions, and that's the whole problem and the whole challenge. And her life is in she's having probably a more difficult time in her life, and so how does she stay conscious to what's going on and wipe her feet before she goes into the session, and then wipe her feet when she leaves the session at the door. How does she do that? And that's the question.
Most therapy shows I think of, most of them have been the Bob Newhart show and Frasier, but those have been comedies. Do you think that had this been easier if it was a comedy, or are you glad that it's in this direction, making it somewhat harder and more challenging, but also more interesting?
I love Newhart, I love Frasier, and those shows are fantastic, and I think there's a lot of comedy to be had with psychology, but I am interested in exploring some of the more the uncomfortable stuff that we come up against, and how we move through it. That interests me, and as I say, because Amy's still a practicing therapist, she's still in it, and so she's very aware of human nature and the struggles.
Boy, I'm kind of hesitant to ask this, but is there anything, have you had to go to, therapy and so forth? I mean, is there anything from your past life experiences that you've brought to the table while doing this character?
Yeah, I've been in therapy, and you know, it's helped me a lot, and you know, I think I think talking to somebody is basically a very powerful thing, and if you can do it and it doesn't kill your budget too much, why not? Doesn't hurt anybody.
How many episodes have you filmed so far?
We're on episode 5, and we've got 2 more to go.
All right. And how are things looking? How'd the premiere go?
It went well, and it's, you know, episode 3 is going to air Sunday night, and it's going well, and now it's out in the world, and we'll see. We've done our job, and now we'll see what happens.